Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Would You Rather. In this case, it's going to be funny and silly questions of Would You Rather. And in this case, I guess we're going to go ahead and just get right to the funny stuff here. So, the first question I have for Leo is Would you rather have to always hop around on one foot or have to always squat?
Red man, I'm picking your questions from now on. I'm not even
No.
laughing. I'm picking your questions because what the fuck is this?
It is a funny, silly question. So, am I gonna see you hopping on one leg all the time, or you're gonna be squatting around? The way I vision the squatting thing is like you're kind of in that sumo stance the whole time you're walking around, which I think I might go with that one. Sounds better than hopping in case I trip.
My question is like, when do I get to switch feet? Like every hour if I choose the jumping one, or
Well, it just says on one foot. It does not say you cannot alternate. It does not say you can't be on either one as long as it's one. So you'd be like a pogo stick.
I'm gonna have to hop on one leg.
Oh, I have to know reasons.
Because like I can get a break. Like as long like my right leg goes for like an hour, then I can switch to my left leg while this one recovers. Versus being in a squatting position, that shit hurts after a good 45 seconds.
Yeah, it can. But I mean, like I said, I just picture being in this sumo squatting stance the whole time, getting ready for like anything coming my way and having to walk I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna hurt after a while. But I mean, using having like calves or legs of steel after some point.
See, you know, you're thinking like innocent and shit. Like have you ever had to like ride some dick?
No, that's not.
No. Like you ever have to like get in that squat position and go up and down, up and down. I've never done it, but just looking at that shit from girls in porn, I'm like, ooh, girl, ooh, it couldn't be me. Ooh, you a trooper.
I mean, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking, I guess, more the innocent factor, but at the same time, we're talking about not even just during the action of doing. We're talking about this says always. So we're talking about like walking to work or going to the bathroom or just making food, having to be in the stands rather than hopping around on. My biggest fear about the hopping around on one foot is, yeah, okay, you're doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. Oh, you get tired or something happens or you're hopping and you land on a rock or something, you're gonna fucking fall over. You're gonna like, I don't know, the squatting, better stance, better balance. Yeah, it hurts, but I once I'm sitting down, I'm pretty sure that the resting part will be better. But hopping around on one foot, there's too many risks.
Here's the thing: if you hop on one leg and you like step on a rock, just switch legs.
Provided you haven't tripped already. And if you want to talk about sex, can you imagine yourself doing that on one leg like that? Up and down, hopping around.
This is gonna sound so fucked up.
You brought this to yourself.
Could you imagine having sex with someone who like has a prosthetic leg? They take their leg off and put it to the side and hit it from the back on the wall.
We're horrible people.
Out here looking like the letter L and shit.
You did this. You did this to yourself. You brought these questions.
I don't know how you feel hitting it from the back and then look in the corner, the legs just sitting there looking at me.
Oh man. Oh, okay. Well, if you're taking the one foot, I've already said that I'm taking the squatting. No questions asked. At least that's somewhat semi-normal sex, I guess. But what's your silly question?
So my question is, would you rather lick your own toilet bowl seat or rub your hands all over a public toilet seat and go to dinner afterwards without washing your hands?
What 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 is the can you repeat the first part of that question?
Now you heard me. Would you rather lick your own toilet seat or rub your hands all over a public toilet seat and go to dinner afterwards without washing your hands?
Okay, so is this I just have to ask. Forgetting the second part of this question, the first part of the question, is it my own personal toilet, or are we talking about like in the household I'm in, that's the toilet?
I would say like your own personal toilet.
Oh, this is all just disgusting. My body has not been very nice to me now that I have turned like 30 something. Bad diet choices. Fuck. As gross as this is probably going to sound, nobody's going to know that I didn't do it. I'd rather just go to dinner with my hands touching the. Yeah, I'd rather just go with the second one. I'm not trusting this first one. I don't trust my body, let alone my own household.
See, this is a real hard one for me.
It is a hard one. But the way I see it is, they're not gonna know I didn't wash my fucking hands.
But you know who will know? Your motherfucking immune system.
Yeah, well, I'd rather, I don't know. Not that I'm trying to say that like I'm a bad person and don't want to do what to that toilet bowl to myself. But at the same time, that's just gross. I don't even know. I'd rather just take the risk of getting sick or getting anyone else sick. I'd rather do that than, no. Yeah, no.
Like, I almost want to stay in my own toilet, but then, like, I think about how I am after the gym. Like, my ass is all sweaty, not only from the leg day, but also the drive home. And then, like, I promise you, you don't want to just get it straight into the shower. Like, you go to the bathroom and you sit on that toilet for a good 30 minutes to recuperate. And then you're just ass sweat all over the place. Particles.
Like, I think I would be more... Okay, I guess the way I can put it for everyone else also, I'm going to remember licking that bowl. I'm going to remember, and whatever consequences it brings my way from my own body, what I've done to my own personal toilet, and whatever comes out of it. Like, if, I don't know, I'm going to remember that. And then the other thing of just not washing my hands, I'm not going to care later, let alone is anyone gonna know. So, and it's not like I'm just gonna go around blabbing it out either, but like, despite hygiene alone, like, I think that's the safer bet for me. I'm not gonna care as much later on as I'm going to remember if I sat there and did that to a toilet bowl.
So, I come up with my answer. All right. So, I would rather wipe my hands on a public toilet and then go to dinner. But hear me out. I'm picking the dinner. I'm about to like go over to my girl and be like, "Hey, shawty, let's go get some soup." So I can use the spoon to never make direct contact with the food.
I mean, again, safer bet. I mean, I think we at this point both agree that wiping your hands on the toilet seat is a safer bet than having to lick your own personal toilet seat.
Now, let's say you did like lick your toilet seat. Are you just about to do like a quick swipe, or are you just about to like get real intimate with the shit?
Well, I guess that depends on the rules of the Would You Rather, wouldn't it? Is it asking me to make out with this thing? Is it asking me to get several licks in? Is it asking me to? What are the conditions here?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Pop?
Because I guess you could say you could take one lick and walk away, but I just feel like that's just gonna be stuck in my brain, and then for some reason I would want to tell somebody that I did this really dumb experience later on, and then have to go, why the fuck did I do that, rather than worrying about wiping my hands.
Like if you tempt me with some money, like big money, I will slurp that shit up like a porn star. this tongue will go crazy on that porcelain throne.
And that's not including like there's other toilets out there that are not like ours. So like you have the Japan one where it's just you squatting over a square thing, or you have the ones in France and that kind of place where they have the water that squirts into your ass because it's meant for cleaning. And then you have there's all kinds of different toilets. So
okay, the way you just described that, my asshole just tightened up. There is nothing allowed in there.
So the whole point of that toilet seat is that there's a knob that when you turn and it shoots the water straight up to where your ass is, so that way you can wipe it and it makes it easier to clean rather than how it is.
I promise you, all you would hear is like my high pitch ass scream, and then if you walked in, you'll just see me with my pants down on the floor crying. I don't want that experience.
Supposedly we have them out here somewhere.
Nah. Y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that to yourself.
So, all right. Well, I've got nothing else for this one. I figured at this point I'm gonna leave these people to their imaginations to where we've gone with this.
Yep, guys, please make sure to like, comment, and share with your friends. Help us